We are so back. First of all, we're so back. Why are you crashing out? It's been 2 seconds. Anyway, we're so back. For the past 2 weeks, I've had exams, and then more exams. Crimson Desert, you know what you should play? You should play Overfield. I've spent 30 hours on Overfield. Anyway, I've had exams, and then I have more exams tomorrow. So I'm feeling a little hectic about that. But we're back. First of all, we're back. We're still back. Welcome back. Let me play some background music for everyone. 30 hours in 3 days. Yeah. Played 30 hours in like 2 days, 3 days. It was not good for my sleep. I'm still feeling exhausted, but gaming addiction. But yeah, I did the stream for 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks, Dandanan had its like most horrific chapters. It had its like most horrific chapters in probably the history of Dandanan, except for like the acrobatic silky chapters. I think it's having its most devastating chapters for me personally, because they're on a date, they're on a first date, and it's not going good, you guys. Like, it's going really bad actually, and oh my god, it was not okay, I'll just say this: the amnesia arc is not overstaying its welcome, but it's starting to hurt a little bit. But yeah, I'm sure you might notice, but this place looks very different from how it looked before when I streamed this game before. It's because I made the broccoli office for everyone. So I'll start here with it would actually be like really nice to have an office that looked like this, like an actual studio office, but we have the sleepy time. We're no longer in a liminal space. We have like the sleepy time TV zone with all of our best physical media hits. Why is the music playing? I think it's just playing really quietly. Hold on. Because like I can barely hear it. Okay. Anyway, we have all of our hits. And then we have the kitchen zone, where we have a calendar. I considered making like calendar merch to celebrate the new year, but I was like, I'm kind of out of funds. Dan. Yes, Dan. Fire and Blood. Volume 3 coming out when? Winds of Winter coming out when? Dunkin' Egg coming out when? Never. The Secret Garden, Watership Down, Radiohead, Lana Del Rey, Penelope, more Lana Del Rey, and then Totsukuni no Shoujo. The girl from the other side. Yeah, so it turns out like you have to have it in a folder, and then you have to put in the folder yourself, and you can't select, like you have to put all of your audios in one folder and then select the folder. You can't select specific songs. For obvious reasons, I can't play any of this on stream, because this will get demonetized and then banned in several countries, and then they'll yell at me via email, and then I'll have to take down the VOD. But yeah. This is our kitchen. We've got the bingo here. Very nice. And then we have our most recent cover. I got a new mic, and it sounds really nice, and I want to learn how to mix songs but whenever I try to figure it out myself, it just does not sound good at all. But I'll figure it out. And then we have microwave. If you've ever worked in an office or anywhere that has like a kitchen area, this is your best friend. And then our fan art wall. By the way, the resolution for Go is kind of crazy because you can see really closely into everything. The isotope. Okay, screenshot. Got that, thank you. But yeah, we have our fan art here. This is from Sha at Sarah on Twitter. Amano Ryuna at Amano Ryuna on Twitter. Umieshi Kanata also on Twitter. Judo-san Sensei. They had a Twitter, but then they deleted their Twitter. At this point, I think I'm just going to refund my Steam copy of Crimson Desert and just buy it on the PS5. Yes. I was going to play Where Winds Meet, but then I started playing Overfield. Oh, it's crazy. Myoishi at Myoishi on Twitter. And you can kind of see here I kind of messed up it's like a happy birthday sign I kind of messed up, but it says the Malaysian 4 on Twitter. This is a really high quality broccoli. It's very nice. The truth will set you free. Thank you, this is beautiful. And then we have our to-do list. Study, work, and play. I have my real to-do list here, but I won't share that on this public office area. And then we have all of the VTuber children's that I've worked on. Most of them, I think. I think this is about 98% of them. So we have even like their special outfits. All of them are here. Oh, sorry. They're all here, including myself, with legs. Although this one isn't finished yet. We're all here. This took me hours to do. And then we have our Catifornian here. Playing Baldur's Gate 3. This is a real screenshot from my Baldur's Gate gaming. I have like 1 million screenshots. We're missing Bao? We're not! Oh my god, we're chopped. Okay, I'll fix that. Some of them are awkwardly sized, so it's kind of funny to see the little broccoli next to the full model. But yeah, this is everyone. And then what else is here? I only have like 1.5. 1.5? Do you have beef with the other half, or is it like a half model? We have our base here. Base stream when my cables arrive. And then we have Piton here drawing. This is one of my old... I think this is the oldest... Oops. How do I... Okay. This is the oldest character design that I have for Cat Athenya. Where's the wall with the Greek text? It's not here. I can do it. I can redo it here, but I forgot what I wrote. But yeah, this is like one of my oldest character designs, and then we drew this on one of those drawing sites, one of those what do you call it? One of those like code drawing sites. So it really didn't work with my tablet, but yeah. And then we have another drawing here that I tried to do, and it says Stan Luna. Yeah, like magma. And then more. It's so funny to see like real life pictures, but we have more things here. I wanted to make can badges. I wanted to make like 30 can badges, but the cost of shipping right now is just a bit too much. Like on both sides, like sending it to me and then me sending it to you is just like going to cost like way too much for me, y'all. So I'm just waiting it out. Then we have, oh my god, this is Tigyu from Skia. If you're a real nerd, you'll know what that means, but I heard a lot about it, always. So I went to Skia and I wanted to get a Tigyu, and it was good. I genuinely don't understand, but it was really good. And then my Dandadan Oshikatsu oysters, my off-kai with Ariel, and more things to come in the future. I just want more stickers of the Cat Athenya Jimmy. I think that one should be cheap. I can do that. If it's just the thing is, if it's the can badge, the shipping would be crazy, but if it's just like the letter posts, it shouldn't be too hard. Anyway, let's get back to work, shorties. We're going to continue working on this hair. I'm working on hair physics. I want to improve the way my hair physics look, but right now I'm not too sure how I actually want it to look, because like I think there's two types of hair physics. The one that's like very reactive to the head, and then there's one that's like pretty bouncy and fluffy, and I'm trying to figure out which one looks better. Anyway, back to work, mamas. I'm trying to make it so that you can sort of see it, but it's not so obvious. Okay, hold on. Let me hide it for a second. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I think it should be okay. Back to work. Hope I've had a kind of hectic 2 weeks. Obviously I've been busy with the school thing, but my plan is when I finish school, I want to have photo cards where I'm having Cat Athenya nurse outfit. I think that would be really cute. A cute nurse outfit, okay. A cute one. Like a cardigan type. Oh, she's kind of bald in the back. I think this is okay. Okay, anyway. Very cute, very says so kind of photo card. And I considered like making photo cards for my friends of me. But I was like, is that a bit too weird? Are we that close? Let's see. Or is it gonna be one of those like grandma gifts where they give it to you and you're kind of like, oh, I haven't played with dolls in 5 years, but you don't really want to say that you hate it because you know that they did their best. And then I have made some beef bulgogi a couple days ago, still eating the leftovers. I made gyudon, like I made Skia style gyudon when I got back because I was really missing the cheese gyudon. It was actually it was really good. I kind of ate that most of the time that I was there. But hopefully I'll be able to go back there. Oops. I keep hitting the mic. Hopefully I'll be able to go back there December for live TD. What you can see here. Oh, you even posted the announcement in the server, girl. You're so professional. I'm working on it. You know, I'm really working hard. Actually, I told myself that I'd post more like showcases because I'm so behind on showcases. Oh, it was so horrible. Like, I posted my most recent showcase as of Koyoi Shuka. I posted the showcase, and then like 2 days later, she had her 2nd year anniversary. And I only just posted the showcase of her very first outfit. It was, oh man. And I don't think, I don't think I even posted Nin's showcase yet, and I've done 5 models for Nin. So we gotta start working on it. Girl, who's we? I gotta start working on it. But yeah, I went to work on more of my showcases, and then all of a sudden they're like, actually you have 5 exams. This is cute. This is nice. And then I'm working on 3 other things that I want to share, but I can't yet. I don't think I can yet. But do trust that I'm working hard and being so professional behind the scenes. I'm so professional. We bask on your success, girl. I'm working hard. Make us up. What is that? What is that quote that I'm trying to think of? That Justin Bieber one. Hey, working hard to please you. It was something like that. Very cute. This is very cute. You can't see it, but trust, it's very cute. Okay. I don't know my Justin Bieber goes. I'm so sorry. Okay. I think you can sort of see it. It looks really cute. But yeah. I've been working on a lot of things. And in the background, a lot of surprising things that surprised even me. I got a few emails and I was like, little me, you're asking me? You'll see it in 3 to 4 months time. I don't follow any non-K-pop boys. I don't follow any K-pop boys, period. I think I was very much in like the K-pop girl group and only K-pop girl group era. Even now, I'm still only listening to K-pop girls. Like I never really listened to any of the boys, and then when I do, it's by force. My friends. So whenever something happens there, I just have to sit and be like, damn, that's so sad. I have no idea who half of these guys are. For some context, I'm specifically thinking of that when they left the group, and I got so many messages from my friends, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I have no idea who half of these people are. I don't know who that is, moms. I need to stop saying moms. It's not funny anymore. I don't consider myself a huge fan of K-pop. Some of the music is catchy. You know what you should listen to? You should listen to Luna. I have Luna music here, and for a moment I considered doing like a impromptu like Luna karaoke, because I have a lot of them here, but I think this stream would genuinely, I'd have to get rid of the VOD. That's my problem, like, with the, if anyone's wondering like what's happening with the end time karaoke's, it's because I had to get rid of a lot of the VODs, or just straight up cut them out, because they would email me, YouTube would email me being like, you've been very bad, and I was like, what did I do? And then they'd give me they'd tell me I'm banned in 5 countries and then copyright strike. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna talk back to YouTube. Whatever you say, mamas. I need to stop saying that. Very cute, very nice hair physics. I think my favorite part of doing live 2D has to be the physics, because the angles, even now, doing the angles, head angles, body angles are just really difficult. And I have to take a long time working on them to make them look nice. That doesn't explain the Sims stream that got banned in 3 countries. I honestly don't know what happened there. It was like, I think it was like some of the old games have copyrighted background music or something. It's kind of like Kitty Powers Matchmaker and then the High School Dreams game. Both of those had copyrighted music just in the background, so I had to get rid of the VODs. I like some of the EXO, Shiny, and Super. Oh, I love Shiny. I love Shiny. That was baby's first K-pop until I discovered the girls. Okay. I'd take it up with YouTube, but I think I think maybe they've had enough of my emails. Girls' generation make me feel the heat. Yes, girls' generation. Also, I've got a new mic. Hopefully it sounds better. I think it sounds like, when I was listening to it earlier, I think it sounds a lot, not a lot nicer, but cleaner, at least. Like I don't really hear a lot of the background static like I did in my old one. Is me singing, is me whispering a little bit of G going to get this stream destroyed? I got an Amazon dynamic microphone. Oh, I love Red Velvet. I love the Red Velvet's B-sides the most. I think they've got some crazy B-sides. Like even though I listen to a lot of girl group and a lot of their album, a lot of girl group albums specifically, I think Red Velvet had some of the greatest B-sides on earth. I didn't know that existed. It was just like some dynamic mic that I found on Amazon. I'm not. I wanted to get one of like a shooter mic, but girl, with what funding? Like an Amazon branded mic. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to get a Kindle. Could you believe? Okay, not to be a little bit of a narcissist, but you know when you're young and you read books and you're kind of just like, I would never buy a Kindle. I love books. I love paper books. For the first time ever, the shop I went to had a tester. Like they just had like the electronics there, and usually it's like laptops, monitors, keyboards, whatever. For the first time ever, they had like those e-readers, and it was actually really nice. And I can't believe like 12-year-old, 15-year-old me was so elitist about it. Yeah, the e-ink, I was like, this actually looks really nice. I was like, what have I been thinking this whole time? I was just surprised that the e-ink actually kind of does look like paper. That was my main shock. Some K-pop groups did ending themes for the Beyblade X anime aespa and one other group I forgot the name of. I love aespa. They did the Tetris. Oh my god, if you guys watch the Tetris movie, they did. I feel sometimes I say something and then I just realize I keep ticking things off of the bingo, but aespa did one of the endings for the Tetris movie and they just used the Tetris theme. Like the melody of the Tetris theme. Like Tetris by Eteto. Oh, it's so good. And it was actually a really good song. And then they had that Tetris movie was just, they made that for me because first of all, Tetris movie. Second of all, questionable old man yaoi. Third of all, they had the Japanese and Russian version of I Need a Hero, and then aespa Tetris theme song cover. I was just shocked the whole time watching that. It was just a silly. Let's go. But yeah, I really do like how the e-ink looks. I'm considering getting one, but we'll see. Oh, let's see Idol. They did an opening theme for season 3. You should see who's doing Gundam opening and ending, Gundam Hathaway. They have Guns N' Roses and SZA. I was like, I was just a bit shocked. The shadows here You can't see it all, but the shadows here aren't separated. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to separate it myself and then just add the color in. They just randomly got the permission for a sweet child of mine, I guess. For Gundam Hathaway. I know it came out, but it's not showing anywhere near me, so I haven't been able to watch it. Just a fantasy, but it's only a dream tonight. Back to the grind. This is a secret, but when I finish school, I'm going to have a special Cat Athenya. I can't believe Cat isn't prepping a roast on Sunday, day of roasting, as is proper. I have prepared a roast for Sunday roast. I have, and I've also made some porridge. Yeah. Actually, we did have a roast, actually. Roast chicken. So we did have a roast proper. Thank you. Hello, Jodakai. Would you like to see yourself in this game? Let's see. Okay. Yay! Yay! Next to my daughters. You know what? I just realized this makes it seem like I have only ever done like one male model, but the rest of them are Babi Niku, and the male models that I did, like the male presenting models that I did, I have beef with one of them, so they're not here. As the only male model that I don't have beef with. It's me, we beef daily. Yes. Okay. Okay, back to work. Back to work, mamas. I need to stop saying these things. You know how... Do you know playing The Sims and then you have these just negative markers whenever you say something wrong? That's how I feel whenever I'm at uni and I just started randomly saying like, hey shawty, hey mamas. I don't know where it came from, I don't know why, but I started randomly saying it. And sometimes I'd say hi to people and I mean to say hello, how are you, how was your day, how was your class? And what comes out is hey mamas. And I can feel, like I can physically see the negative Sims relationship bar going down. It's awful. I didn't mean to put that door. Oh my god, that's true, because... Oh my god. That's funny. Look at this wonderful... I think this is like 80 that I counted, and you know what, there are actually like 20 or 15 that have not debuted even their design yet, so it should be around here actually, and I remember all of them. I remember everyone. Started randomly saying Baba Booey and I can't figure out where it came from. If that makes you feel better. You know what? That does make me feel better. Because which one's worse? Okay, imagine you. Imagine next to you the devil on your shoulder, Cat Athenya. Next to you, another devil on your shoulder, Jordakai. One of them says, "Hey mamas," and then the other one says, "Babu Bui." Which one gives the most negative relationship points? Just picture it. I've been meaning to get I saw Pocopia recently, and I've always wanted it since the release pictures, but ever since it actually came out and I've been seeing like my favorite streamers stream it, well, it's just my dream game. I feel like I've been complaining and I've been begging for forever to anyone who would listen that my dream Pokemon game was would be a Nintendogs Animal Crossing Pokemonami type game, and finally they're here, but it's on a Switch too, and I do not have a Switch 2, unfortunately, nor do I have the funds for a Switch 2 because I'm a student, in case anyone has forgotten. I'm sad I also don't have it. It's okay. I'm going to, well, I was planning on streaming Tomodachi Life 2 when it comes out, so that's a good one. I don't know who I'd add though. I definitely plan to add some people like Catifornians, but apart from that I have no idea, so we're gonna figure it out when it comes out. At least Switch 2 has two good exclusives now. Yeah, I know, it's insane. And it was funny because at the start of the year I was even like, okay, I'm not going to spend any money on Nintendo, and then all of a sudden they announced, like one of the directs, they announced, "Hey, we're your favorite game? Where are we making it? Tomodachi Collection 2. I'm like, oh my god. And then they also announced Pocopia. Oh, man. Let's just go out and spontaneously buy Switch 2 on Rise's credit card. Yeah, I also don't own a credit card, mainly because of the anxiety associated with it. I'm like, I have no idea how to use this thing, man. I mean, I do, but I just have a lot of financial anxiety in general, so I'd rather not risk it. Switch 2 needs a whole new Zelda before I buy one, though. They're gonna do it, and then they're gonna have, they're probably actually going to have like a Switch Nintendogs in Switch 2. That's how you'd get me to buy the console. Just have it like a brand new Nintendogs. I still play my Nintendogs. I only like being financially in debt to. Okay. By the way, Resident Evil 9 Requiem came out, and I saw a lot of crazy posts about Grace. Oh no, I mean like a lot of joking posts about her, and it's so insulting. It's not insulting, but it's just so funny going on Twitter and seeing everyone describe you. They're like, damn, I bet she has crazy jailbreak 3DS. I bet she like, oh my god, wait, I bet she has an AO3. Oh my god, I bet she runs her Animal Crossing island like the Navy. I saw a bunch of crazy posts like that, and I was like, that's me. They're talking about me. That's how you get into a crazy amount of debt. Nobody take any financial advice from me. Nobody take financial advice from a stream. Are we going to get this finished today? Yes, we are. And yes, we can. I even considered last week, like, should I just stream doing my schoolwork or studying? But because a lot of my schoolwork has... It's kind of just like, welcome to university name at university location on this campus. Today we're going to be studying, and I was like, I don't really want that trouble right now. Just as a reminder to the 12-year-olds watching the stream, because I know there's at least one of you, this is all a joke. Please do not take out loans and use your loans to pay your loans. Unless it's okay. Actually, no, I'm not gonna explain. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm a financial advisor. I advise you all to give me your finances, sure. If you're an accountant, sure. You can't see it, but she's looking really cute. Maybe it's just a fantasy, but it's not a dream. I'm actually really tempted to just play my K-pop playlist for everyone. I play Go multiplayer with my friends, and I'm sad because in Go multiplayer you can't force your friends to listen to your playlists. Smooch. By the way, I'm bribing myself. How do I get there? I'm bribing myself to... You could share your playlist on Discord or have a song of the day. That's true. I'm bribing myself to graduate well and do well in school because I promised that when I finish school, I'm going to take my friends on a graduation party, and it's going to be awesome. Because the original plan was to have some sort of D&D tavern theme for it, but the only tavern type areas they have here are pubs, and I don't really feel like cosplaying in a pub. Not very Baba Booey. Okay, let's see. Any pubbers in chat? You know, I'm doing a nursing degree, and the amount of the amount of day drinking that goes on, I don't know if it's just my campus because we're just in the city, but the amount of day drinking that they want to do is just a bit crazy. It would be like 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, God, do you want to go to the pub? Girl, it's 8. We have class after this. I live in Wisconsin. Oh my god. My Wisconsin. Hey, one of these days we're gonna have a Wisconsin. I think, you know how different people have different measures for success? I think that I've decided I'm going to measure my success in whether or not I've had Wisconsin. A 3D Wisconsin. That's how you know I've made it. I just want the broccoli light sticks. Girl, if we had infinite funding. Only. We don't call them pubs here. We're British and we're also Australian. We gonna call them pubs. Maybe you and me are just fancy. My measure for success is existence. That's what my therapist tells me. I get that. We got a few Irish pubs. Happy St. Patrick's Day to anyone who celebrates. I was actually surprised because I was heading home and then all of a sudden a bunch of green people came out of the of like a pub that was on the way home. And I was like, what the hell? I was kind of sleepy. And then I went home and then I remembered, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all who celebrate, and happy end of Ramadan to all who celebrate. Wait. I had to work, so I had school. Love adult life. I love adult life. This is how I see my friends. Hey, are you free in 5 weeks? No, you're not? Okay, I'll see you in 8 weeks. Because that's the next time I'll be free. I think I might be able to finish this, the hair physics at least, by tonight. And then I'll play with fire later. Today's schedule: play with fire, have K-pop karaoke, and then study. That's pretty nice looking. I didn't even get a shamrock shake from Mecca's. Did you pass your test, or are they still? I passed the one that I did a few weeks ago, but they're still ongoing. I have a few more mid-semesters, and then I have some assessments this week, so hectic. You know, the first time that I tried a shamrock shake, I don't know what I thought it tastes like. But I didn't think that it tastes like mint. So when I had it for the first time and it was just like a mouthful of mint, I was like, oh, it was not great. There isn't an atom in my existence that would assume you can't pass them. Thank you. I know this might seem out of character, but I actually am pretty smart. I promise that I'm pretty smart in real life. This is real life, but I joke. I have a little joke. I have a little humor. But don't worry, you're at the hospital. You're not. You're going to be well taken care of. Might seem in character, but I'm not, sadly. It's okay. Hey, you know what? I think that intelligence can be trained. I think that it's a skill that you can learn, so better get to work. I think that most things you can figure out and learn. Oops. Okay. You don't know how to fish, you can get up and learn. That's one of the skills that I wanted to learn, because the last time I went fishing, I just kind of I was 12 and I kind of just stood there, and I really loved the beach, so it was kind of just an excuse to go to the beach at night with other people, and I was like, wow, I'm having a great time. Yeah, I'm gonna learn to fish from YouTube soon. I'm trying to get back into it. That's how you learn live TD. That's how I learned live TD too. And it was like 2017, so all of them were not in English. Granted, it helped that I lived on a boat. And in the Philippines, you know what I miss that we don't have here? There's this very specific Filipino fish. It's called Your Life is a Mystery to Me, George. I'll give a answer just from what we know from the chat. Moved a lot, army child. Anime nerd. Thanks. Not so different from you or I. Army child. Okay. I can connect the dots. But yeah, something that I like to joke with my friends is that I have the gift of foresight. Okay. But the truth is just I'm pretty good at connecting the dots. I love puzzle games. I'm pretty good at connecting the dots. Girl. Anyway, moving on. Shh. Oh, I wanted to play LA Noir on stream. That would have been funny. We just randomly got told we're dropping our life to go traveling on a boat. That is sarcasm. Anyway. Or wait, did your parents never tell you? Did your parents never tell you that they were in the military? Oh, I have played. Oh, I loved Her Story, and I have played it. That's why I'm kind of like, oh, I don't really want to play it on stream because it would just be, it would just be like, oh, I know how to do this. But LA Noire, I've always heard about it and I've always seen it, but I've never actually finished or fully finished the stream of it or even played it. So I was like, maybe that'll be fun. Considering the type of games that I play. And I would love to play more horror games. It's just the horror games that I personally like are not stream friendly. A good portion of them are not really stream friendly, I don't think. But maybe we'll play like a no VOD. Not believing my inner life. Maybe I'll have like a no archive horror game stream of just like the most horrific games I can think of. My in real life lore is that I'm a future... Okay, the Apex one? The Apex one, it turns out it was the karaoke that was chopping it. It was... So I tried to get rid of that, and then it fixed itself, and then I thought, okay, great, wonderful. Thank you, YouTube. But for the other ones, I still have to go through them, because sometimes I'd chop the middle part of the... Or I'd chop the end part of the stream, like the karaoke part, and then they'd still be like, you're in trouble. And I'm like, what for? Did you ever play RE4, the OG one? Yeah, that was funny. And then like they had the remake, but they changed. they I don't know how to describe it. Like they kind of changed their relationships with Ashley and Leon. Like I definitely remember that they were a lot flirtier in the original, and then in the remake they were like, Leon, what's up? And then Leon's like, I got work to do. Which was definitely not how RE9 was so good. It's terrifying. It's actually... Well, Grace's scenes are the scarier ones. Leon's ones are more like... not traditional, but more like our like Resident Evil that I remember, like the shoot 'em ups. But Grace's one I feel like is the OG Resident Evil, and then RE7 and RE8. RE8 was so good. Ethan Winters, man. I got the opposite picture from the relationship. Ashley flirting came out of nowhere in the original for me. Yeah, but it was just like, oh yeah, the voice acting. Yeah, I just like, in the original, I just remember them being kind of funny and Liam being like, okay, maybe later. But in the remake, it's just funny for him to just be completely like, don't talk to me right now. Leon's true love is themselves. Leon's true love is debated. Who do you guys think it is? Because I'm team... Okay, she's... Okay. Saying nothing about her character, she's an Asian woman that wears a lot of red. So I'm team Ada. But I know a lot of people are also team Claire, and I'm also team Claire because she also wears a lot of red. But yeah, it was funny. Just because like I remembered Leon being a little bit more of like a ladies guy than he is in the more recent games. So I was surprised. Leon's true love in the OG was Mike, the helicopter guy. I want him to fall in love with a saucy zombie. Well, he does become a saucy zombie. Though maybe his true love is himself. Sorry, I'm locked in on this. This is kind of like a difficult part of the hair because it's got a lot of curls. What is up with everyone? I think Malaysian was also like, I want to romance a zombie. What is up with the zombie fascination in my chat? Everyone here is an Ollie stan. It was like in the Project Zomboid game, it was like, I want a zombie dating sim. I was like, okay. And then here Dirtica is like, I want a zombie. Oh, guys, I'll look for a zombie dating sim for everyone. I just realized I don't think I've ever played, like in my history of streaming, I've never played a dating sim on stream. Why think Zom-Y when we can zombie together? Okay. I guess chat reflex is here. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to say, okay. I mean, Lady Dimitrescu, yes. I just like that she was tall. Didn't you play Date Everything? Okay, but Date Everything was not really... Okay. Good morning. Hello, Havoc. Date Everything... Okay, this is controversial. Everyone shoot me. Date Everything was not really a dating sim. I think it was just a listen to your voice actor. Listen to your favorite voice actors get crazy sim. Like, in terms of actual dating story, it was kind of just like, what? And a lot of, for some of the things that I couldn't show on stream, because I did get a bit further in the game, for some of the things I couldn't show on stream, it was very short, and it was very text-based. So like the finales of their arcs was not even really voiced. So moving goalposts for forever. I did not lie. I did not lie. Did I lie? Did I fucking lie? But yeah, no. I did originally think it was a dating sim, but I think it's more of just like a listen to your voice actors get crazy. It was fun. It was still fun. And also it was $10. So it's okay. I really don't understand the people who complain about games that are below $10, $20. I think it's fine. I thought this was a PJ. Oh my god, yeah, I'm sorry I keep swearing. Think of the children. What? I made a promise, so this was something horrible. Seemed like a jerk. Yeah, I think it was more just like a little bit of a gimmick type of game. Like, it wasn't really a dating sim, but I'm kind of scared to play a dating sim on stream because everyone's going to feel like, why are you picking that guy? Almost like, I don't know. But yeah, I told myself that I'd stop swearing because I saw a post that was like, someone told me that I sounded like a has-been hotel character, and that just really changed my mind. I was just like, okay, I'm never going to swear ever again. No, Jorika is child. The Power World dating sim. Stop. Hey man. I watch a lot of like we watch Monster Musume. It's fine. It's fine. Jordakai on for real kid and all. Isn't Bao canonically? Where's Bao? Oh my god, I forgot. I do not have beef with Bao. It is someone else that I have beef with. And for some context, it's because they know what they did. I doubt they're watching, but they know what they did. And for some context, it was like I finished the full model. Actually, never mind. You're on Filbert? Is that a BoJack reference? What? Until we see Bao, the Bao beef is real. Just some ominous beef that I have with Bao. Nor, I promise. I don't know why it keeps holding Jordakai just for no reason. That's funny. YouTube really has something against. Oh, by the way, I remembered my Twitch password. Thank you all for participating. I forgot, but now I remember. Silencing the pics. Multi-stream soon, yes. I think, yeah, okay, for me, what I specifically wanted, I wanted the channel points thing because like it can activate stuff for free without you having to do stuff. However, it turns out you have to be unaffiliated for that. So we'll figure it out. It's just because like I was remembering like some of the streamers that I watched and they'd have the channel points, which was really cute. And I wanted to add that here, but YouTube does not. YouTube does not allow for anything like that. Oh, but yeah, one of the requirements was also to be to stream to stream in the month, or like to actually stream or something, and I obviously don't have that. So you just need to stream 3 times on 3 separate days in the span of a week, girl. Girl, I don't even have 3 days in a week. We're cooked. We're chopped mamas. I need to stop saying that. No, it was definitely one of those, because I definitely it was just like that you didn't stream. Getting political in my Cat Athenya stream? Never. But yeah, just turn it on and not actually do a stream. I think that would be like good, or not. I think that would be like bad. What do you call it? In bad faith, I think. So I will try and do a multi-stream so we can get Twitch points, and the people who have what is it? It's like Amazon Prime or something. The people who have Amazon Prime don't have to deal with ads. 4 different days in the span of a month. That one I can do. That's like once a week. That's like all of my streams. I can do that. We can do that. And then I'm going to add channel points that can redeem stuff. Thank you. Because it was difficult to set Prime doesn't get you. Yeah, I think it's like if you have Twitch Prime. If it's not obvious to tell, I'm not on Twitch at all. Because Twitch has Twitch Turbo, which is YouTube Premium for packs. Yes, that one. That one's the one that I'm thinking of. But yeah, like I only watch my friends stream on Twitch, and then an ad appears, and then I get so mad that I just click on Twitch. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, like back in my old days when I had Kevin TV. What is it called? It was like Justin TV or something. Yeah. Could you restream? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like a kind of multi-stream, but could have Twitch points. Because I was trying to make like redeemables on YouTube, and it was all just like, oh, whenever someone makes a super chat, whenever someone gives a membership. I'm like, girl, no. Like I just kind of want like a simple just something simple. When someone types this, when you redeem something, and click a button, you add a hat to your Cat Athenya. Something cute like that. Justin TV was searching for, yeah, I remember. Now you guys are from the old internet. Let's finish with this. I say as if I wasn't the one who brought it up, my bad. Does anyone remember Facebook streams? Because I watched a lot of streamers that were on Facebook. Like strangely enough, they're on YouTube now, but I watched a lot of streamers that were on Facebook or yeah, Facebook or Twitcast. Those are my main ones. My English streamers were on Facebook, and then my Japanese streamers were on Twitcast, but now they're all on YouTube. Back in my day, I mainly streamed on Twitcast, huge view. Yeah, that's all. Cause like I kind of had this idea that Justin TV was like for professional gamers, and that was not me. I haven't used Facebook in so long, and it changed so much I can't use that anymore. I have a really sad story about that. Around 2015 or around 2017, I got really mad for I don't even remember, and I was like, I'm gonna delete my Facebook account. However, what I did not know is I bound my Facebook account to a bunch of games, like Love Nikki, a bunch of those like idol games, and a bunch of other stuff, like a bunch of other gacha games, and I basically lost that, and I was so sad that I didn't play games for a good year and a half. She was mad at me. It's how far I've been on Facebook. I didn't know you could stream on Facebook. When streaming was like the new thing, I feel like everyone wanted a slice of the streaming era. Yeah, if that happens to you, don't delete your Facebook. I was just like upset at something, and then I completely forgot I bound my Love Nikki to Facebook, and then it killed my account. And then I begged the Love Nikki team to bring it back, and they were kind of just like, "Hey, mamas, we can't do anything about this. It's okay." I still think about it sometimes. That was where all of my part-time money went. I dropped Facebook if family didn't use it as a family chat. I'm happy to be, you know, that one family member you have that just isn't anywhere or on anything. So you have to talk to them via like letter or other means. That's me. Wait, this is not working. Okay, very good, very nice, very cute. She has a really cute heart-shaped ahoge. You wish you could see it. It's really cute though. You wish you could see it? I mean, I wish you could see it. Sorry. Goodness. Weekly I buy wax to stamp my letters with my crest to send them to Cat. I wanted to get a P.O. box to be able to receive letters from everyone, just because I think like letters are so nice. And that was like one of my original concepts. That's why my fan mark is like that. But then I was like, a P.O. box costs so much money that I don't have. Maybe in the future, mamas. Oh, you can see it? Mosaics won't stop. The truth will set you free. I'm gonna do a call-up post, but Kat told me the other week I look like a Digimon. You're gonna sit there and tell me that I'm wrong? The truth will set you free. Always remember that. The truth will set you free. I never got into Digimon. I know that may come as a surprise to everyone, but I never did. I don't know why though. Maybe I will. I wonder if the latency, if I try singing karaoke using Go, I wonder if the latency will sound really nice. Because I recently found out that I could connect my audio interface to my phone, and I've been on Smule for like 7 years, and I would just use my earphones for the most of it. But then I recently found out that I could actually connect my audio interface to it, and it sounds so nice compared to like my other phone recordings. And I use Smule most of the time to just like listen to listen to music. Wow, so cute. So kawaii. You know what they're doing also? They're doing Hololive Gundam. And Miss Sakura Miko's the new Gundam, and she's pink and white, and this is all that I've been begging for from Gundam for years, because okay, the colors are nice, but girl, the primary colors, and for some weird reason the yellow that they use. Huh? As someone going deaf in real life, what is happening in your life, Jordica? But yeah, like there have like the yellow that they use in the Gundam is just always like a really unpleasant yellow, and it's just like a very minor tone. It's just a little bit too green for my personal taste. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to talk your ear off. This is gonna be the last thing that you hear. Anyway. They use like a really greenish yellow in the Gunpla models, which is just always just a little bit off. Like if they just made it a little bit warmer, I think it would have looked really nice. But I have issues with the coloring, but they have a nice shade of pink. A wonderful shade of pink for the Hololive Gundam collab. And I already know it's going to get scalped to hell and back, but I'm gonna try my best. The last thing you hear should be Baba Booey. Oh. Are you really going to be doing that to yourself? Baba Booey. Only I could be so lucky. Thanks, Rise. At least I have Catifornian to make me feel better. When like I have a bunch of chronic stuff as well. A bit TMI, but like whenever I'd be in the hospital or I'd be telling people that, I feel like I kind of just want to be treated like a normal person, and whenever it's just not there, it's not really I feel like it makes me feel worse when I get treated like something's wrong, even though in my head I'm like, yeah, something's going on. Like when you're kind of singled out, it makes me personally feel a bit like, oh Jesus. YouTube holding back messages. Hey, and that's not even me. I can't even add Jared as a moderator, and I genuinely don't know how to fix it. The Baba Booyans? It's only Jordic has listened to it? That's funny. Stop. Chopped. YouTube, YouTube has something against barbarians. I genuinely can't. Okay, for some of them, I can kind of figure out what YouTube is extrapolating from, but for that one, I genuinely don't know. YouTube is holding some of yours as well? Like what? What is going on? I even email them about it sometimes, but they just be like, hey, this is how you fix it. I'm like, but I did that though. Maybe. Hey, spicy. Got something spicy flying high. So cute. You can kind of see her in the mosaic. The jewel set you free. Shaking. That's just YouTube wanting to word rise to themselves. Oh, big YouTube. Always back to K-pop. I literally have my K-pop playlist right here, right now. It's just Luna, Luna, Luna. Let's see, what is it? Luna, Luna, Luna. Luna, Luna, Luna. Luna, Luna, Luna. Luna subunit. Luna subunit. Luna, Luna, Luna. Luna, Luna, Luna. Anyway, wait, I need to share this to Havoc. Our Catifornian broccoli office. Maybe in the future when they absolutely lunatic, yes. Well, maybe in the future when they allow me to stream in multiplayer, it'll like I'll be able to actually host multiplayer stuff. But because right now I actually want people to see the screen. I can't host the multiplayer, so I will just share what the office looks like. All of our VTubers, Miss Catifornian, all of our VTubers that we made. And for some context, and for any future clients that might be listening, yes, I do male models. Unfortunately, I did like 3 or 4 male models. 2 of them have just not. They kind of disappeared from social media, and one of them I have beef with, and the other one is Yoshika. And we have our room here. We have our base. Very nice. If I abruptly leave, it's because I went to help with the roast. Remember me as much more better than I ever was. Good luck with your roast. And possibly not be a brand risk. Oh, I know your art style. You can just do it like here. Wait, how do I say it? Like head above only. Like this. That way it's not a brand risk. Yay! Anyway, this is our room. This is done. Oh girl, the most recent chapters, like I was out for 2 weeks and then they had like the worst chapters emotionally, and I had, oh my god, just like the worst time. Nezumi no Hatsukoi, Nezumi's first love. I was, by the way, in Japan, I was walking with Nezumi no Hatsukoi in my hand, but I also had like a bunch of Ikka Nezumi merch, like the Pokemon Tandemas, but it's called Nezumi in Japanese. And like a girl passed by and she was like, ah, Nezumi, and I was like, which one? But then she walked away, so I didn't want to run up and ask her which one. So I guess we'll never know. Smog Mesugaki. Yeah, you just gotta do it like up here. Yeah, like this top half. Girls, I'm starting to think out my views. Anyway, okay, going back. We've got Dandadan. We've got Fire and Blood. We've got Watership Town. Secret Garden. It's funny because this is the actual version that I have. It's like a nice cloth bound version. We've got Radiohead. We've got Lana Del Rey. More Lana Del Rey. We would wanna die. More Lana Del Rey. Totsukuri no Shoujo, the girl from the other side. And villains are destined to die, also known as all villains must die, also known as the only ending for the villainess is death, also known as the... Oh my god, I'm forgetting the Japanese title. Oh my god, fake weeb. Anyway, then what else? Oh, this is the first iteration where Soradora. Sure enough, not a lot of anime here because I kind of finished this room quickly, but we'll add more. Maybe I recently made an account on my anime list, and I remember thinking like, oh, maybe I'll make a collage of all of the anime I watched. It's like 100 something. De aku yaku rejo no ending wa shin no mi. Yeah. By the way, there's surprisingly a lot of merch for her in Japan, which was a joy because I don't want to get scammed on Instagram again. For some context, if you want to buy anything from Korea, or actually, I don't know if this is just like back in the day, but whenever I would buy like Luna merch or like Korean Luna merch, I'd have to DM some random guy on Instagram and just pay for it on his like bank transfer and hope that it was for the best, like, and just hope that it worked. And I know you might be thinking, obviously you're gonna get scammed. Back then, this was genuinely the only method. Like, this was genuinely the only way to get Korean merch, because like with Japan merch, like Bai and like Zen Market, those have been there for like a long time, like a long time. So you, like, if you wanted to buy Japanese merch, you could, but for Korean merch, I think it was just very recent. So whenever I wanted to buy something from Korea, it'd have to be a group order or a random guy that you DM from Instagram. That's my history. Anyway, I like some manhwa. Like, I think my issue with manhwa recently, especially like some of the official ones, is it started to get formulaic, and unless you're reading like the indie ones, it's kind of hard to find something that's new. And there's like it's kind of easy to find like indie or like one-shot manga, and it's going to be experimental and it's going to be new. But if you're going to be looking for that in manhwa, it's like indie as well. Like, it's not going to be official works. Like, official works aren't really, at least like, oh my god, the major ones that I've been reading. This is the format, okay? Especially specifically for the romance one. This is the format. This is the format, okay? Your girl gets isekai'd, and then she goes into a brand new world, and then she has to get into a contract marriage with this guy, and then they start getting closer. Oh my god, this is wonderful. But then she remembers that she was isekai'd, so she's gotta go away. But then she comes back, and then the guy's like, but actually, I love you for real. And then she's like, even though I'm an isekai? And he's like, yeah. And then that's it. And they all follow that format very well. And it would be fine. It would be fine if the format wasn't always just, it's a misunderstanding, or she thinks that, oops, let me go back to work. or she thinks that it's like because she's isekai that she doesn't want a happy life. I want to see like a really evil girl. I think, strangely enough, the most experimental one that I've seen in that format is a Japanese manga, and the title is something like The One Inside the Villainous, where you just straight up have like an evil girl, and I appreciate that. Because a lot of them are like, I'm not gonna be evil, I'm going to be good and wonderful, and then things happen, and then you're kind of just like, well, why don't you go evil then? Everyone's going through it. That one's a really good manga. The one, I think it's like The One Inside the Villainous or something. The story of that is a girl gets isekai'd into the body of a villainess, and she tries to rewrite the story to have a happy ending for her favorite character, but it doesn't work, and she is so traumatized that she kind of disappears. But the original villainess comes back and is like, I hate all of you for disappearing. I can't believe Cat just spoiled the next 500 mangas I was gonna read. You know what? It's honestly that is genuinely just the plotline, and it's fine if the dialogue works, but most of the time it does not. But yeah, she gets the original villainess comes back and is like, you guys ruined the one good person who was rooting for me, and you're going to pay for that. And I remember reading it, I was like, damn, that's crazy. And she's actually going the evil route, and I appreciate that. Because me too. In that scenario. If I was isekai'd, I'm volume 23 of the Mushoku Tenshi light novel. It's all fantasy politics at this point, lol, but building up to a huge climax at the end, I'm sure. I am looking for anywhere to even buy the light novels for Mahou Shoujo Ikisei Geikaku, which is raising magical girl project, and it's so good. I just really like them. I just think that they're cute. I just think that they're cute and appealing and like girly, but you can still understand them. And what I mean by that is like a lot of, ever since the major popularity of Madoka Magica, I think a lot of manga writers or anime writers wanted to copy that format and that success. So they were just like, well, I'm going to make a bunch of cute magical girls, but it's dark. But I don't think they really understood the setting or the format or anything that really appealed to it. I like that Madoka Magica is like very obviously girly, and it's like very obviously inspired by magical girl anime, because I watch a lot of magical girl anime. Who wants to watch Precure? Me. But I feel like a lot of the dark ones didn't root, like the ones that were just copying the Madoka Magica dark ones, grim dark, didn't really work. Except for Mahou Shoujo Ikisei Geikaku. I like that one. That was really nice. I think, oh yeah, that one has an anime, and it was pretty good. But yeah, I like that you could understand every single one of the characters, and that they were believably like going through very like relatable girlhood problems. Anyway, ReZero and Mushoku Tensei are the OG isekai. ReZero, I think, is just the OG in a lot of genres. ReZero is the OG love drama, I think. I know it's like I know it's been a trope since the dawn of time, but from all of the years I watch anime, I feel like I've never really seen like a non-harem love struggle, or like a genuine love struggle, until ReZero, because they were actually going through it. Most of the times it's kind of like, oh my god, but she likes me, but I like someone else. But this one, oh, it's like, it's actually, it hurts. Like, it's actually a struggle that hurts a lot. Both of the authors are good friends, and they talked a lot while writing their light novel series. You know, you'd be surprised at how many authors are like close friends with other authors. Both in history and in modern history, like in today's age, because you'd read about all of these like old classics authors being good friends, and you're like, wow, that's crazy, how is that even possible? And then you'd read about like your favorite author who's the best friend of your other favorite author, and they all live together or something. Oh, that was funny. I was specifically thinking of like this friend group that they make a lot of modern contemporary romance, but I can't remember their names right now. I know one of them is An Liang, but I don't remember the rest of the friend group. Sorry. Shorty's like a melody. My PS2 era, this was not my PS2 era. My PS2 era was mostly horror. Okay. Sanuki Udon san, konbanwa desu. 今はただの作業配信です。Live 2D 作業配信です。Thank you. I think she's a lead. But yeah, I've been trying to read a lot more, and I keep on thinking about the e-reader that I felt in my hands, and then I saw the e-ink and it was like not blasting light into my retinas, and I kept on thinking, I really want an e-reader. I've been reading Not Weeb, clearly Nihongo Jozu. Thank you, I appreciate that. Very, very real Nihongo Jozu. You know what's funny? I think despite years and years of learning Japanese, I think it was the first time that my mom like actually heard me speaking Japanese, and she was so impressed, and she took a bunch of videos, and I didn't notice, or I didn't realize until we got home, and she was like, I have videos of you speaking Japanese. But the Japanese I was speaking was literally, it was genuinely like, can I get a number 9? Can I get a number 9 large? Can I get one with extra sauce? Like she didn't video me talking to like the taxi driver or anything. The only times that she videoed me was me taking orders. You want some maple syrup with that? Yeah, okay. That was the video, and it was really impressive to her. But I was like, hey man, we talked to some people there. And it was just, yeah, like Mama Cat was just was just taking videos of me taking the orders. It was literally just like, can I get a number 9 large? All you need to know is osusume menu. So anyone else who knows Japanese who might see that will probably just feel like, oh, this is just order. This is just like me reciting an order. Anyway, I had a good trip, and it was especially nice because my parents didn't join me in Animate or at any of the like secondhand anime stores, and I'm so happy and so grateful for that, because I was really dreading going into like any of the manga or anime stores, and they'd see something and then they'd ask me, what is that? And I'd have to explain it. I really didn't want to do that, so I was like, I hope they see nothing so I don't have to explain any of it. But actually, they didn't even want to join. Happy for it. They're full of joy. I want this one to move a little bit more here. And then here. Cute. The truth will set you free. And then I want this to just like swing a little bit. Also, I did a actual tourist gate kept moment. Because I was just like, I really don't want to have to explain anything, and I'm like, the secondhand shops specifically tend to just have everything on the joke on the display folder on the display on, oh my god, okay, wait, let me try that again. The secondhand stores genuinely just have everything on display, so I just don't want to have to explain anything to them. I love how the truth will set you free is becoming a recurring phrase. Always remember it, because it's true. The truth will set you free. No matter what happens, the truth will set you free. I really just need, like, I'm back in the semester, but I really wanted to have 12 hours to finish Kemono Tea Time. And then hopefully I have like another... Wait, you haven't finished it? I think it's a long game. See any cool rare blades in your travels? I wouldn't be able to distinguish a cool rare blade, but I did see some really cool Gundams and some plastic models, which is fun and nice. And I wanted to get a garage kit, but I didn't really have any time to look for them, so maybe in the future. You actually have time to finish the fan art? Yes! The truth will set you free! We still have time. I think it's a long game. I don't know if it's because I'm acting it out or if it's genuinely just like longer than what people said. They said it was like 4 to 8 hours and I was like, oh, I can finish that in like 2 streams. Girl, I think we've had like 5 community time streams and I don't think we're anywhere near the end. I ripped the text out of the game, by the way. I didn't write that. Oh, I was gonna say, like the writing looked really nice. Like it looked like the actual teacup. I mean, I caught up to you in around 1/3 of the time. Oh, yeah, I think it might be just because I'm reading everything out loud. It's kind of like a visual novel. Like reading, for example, what's a long visual novel? Reading like House in Fata Morgana, that will take you like forever if you're acting everything out. What you're witnessing here is actually an advanced move, and that's called copy and pasting, because the hair drills are the exact same shape. The truth will set us free. Being entertaining is a time effect. Fuck. Anyway, I need to stop swearing. I'm so traumatized of like the "you sound like Hasbin" hotel that I genuinely it's my goal now. It's my life mission. Stop swearing. We can do it. I'm Australian. It's not that easy for me, you know. Excuses, but still. I prefer you stopping to stay stuff instead of speedrun mashing through the game. Thank you. But also I remember like thinking that I engage a lot more with the games that I play when I'm streaming them, strangely enough, because most of the time, like with other games, for example, if I'm just kind of sitting down playing it, I'm kind of just like spaced out. It's a bad habit, but I've just kind of been spaced out gaming. But theoretically, for example, if I were to play Monster Hunter on stream, I'd actually be reading the story. I still have no idea what's happening in the story because I know Monster Hunter's story. My son, my daughter, would you like to see yourself on the big screen? Where are you? Where are you? Hold on. There you are. Your new outfit. Oh, your legs are cut off. Sorry. And then your original outfit. See, everyone is here. If any children appear, I can show them their model. Anyway, back to work, mamas. We're mosaic because it's where father cut off my legs because I was a bad child. No. あらかわいい。これはみんなの子供です。私はパパだからみんなの 子供です。あ、待って。シーランちゃん、どこだったっけ？あ、ここに。はい。Anyway, so I think like you're too tall because they had a max aspect ratio. So same with like Umita, like her feet is cut off, but I think you just happen to be too tall for for Go. Very sugoi. Wow, we're real Nihongo Joses. So cute. Very cute. Wait, did my arms get torn? Did they? Nope, they're still there. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's everyone. And then my cheese gyudon, off-kai, kaki. That's all. This is all that I have from my Japan trip because I kept on getting really embarrassed to take videos. I kept on being like, oh my god, I feel like an influencer. So, 噂のチーズ牛丼です。いつも来て、いろいろなこと来てからいつも食べてみたい。食べてみたかったです。噂のチーズ牛丼美味しかったです。普通に美味しい。Okay. Back to work. I think it was just like it has a reputation, but it's just really yummy, you know? I really don't understand the origins of it. Cause like for some other derogatory terms you can do a lot of. I love the inspector. Kanji is my weakness. Get good. JLPT 0. Thank you. Do you like James, Mr. Holmes? Because I think you two have a fun chemistry. I don't usually like enemies to lovers, but if you had a James subplot, I'd enjoy it. Thank you. And this is the Sims. And this is our merch. Because I just realized I forgot to take pictures of the sticker merch. The original sticker merch that I cut by hand because I don't have a sticker cutter because I don't have that kind of funding. The Catifornian office doesn't have that kind of funds. Very nice, very nice. 10 out of 10, beautiful lady. I do have yard work to do, but we'll be listening on the side. Thank you. Damn, that's crazy. Imagine being able to say that. I've never in my life said, like, had yard work to do. Hello, Rice. Welcome to Catifornian.
At Rice_Roniai has survived 1 month of Cat Athenya from YouTube.
Happy 1 month Cat Athenya on YouTube. Anyway, thank you. I'm still trying to figure out. So, as you know, I love to have everyone's addresses. I'm trying to figure out how to have like monthly postcard sticker kind of merch without having to constantly make what do you call it, a coffee link. And I wanted to do that on Patreon, and you guys are gonna have to give me your email so I can just auto add you. Not right now though, but like I'll have a form for it so I can just manually add people on Patreon. You know, I love to have it. Totally normal sentence from your favorite. Well, everyone knows this. And it is not out of any malice. It is out of care and consideration. Am I right? Yes, that's true. It is out of free merch. Thank you. But yeah, I'm trying to set that up, but just so everyone knows, in the future I'm going to be asking for if you want, I'm going to be having a form to ask for your email addresses so that I can just add people manually on Patreon. My plan was to have like, that's what the government also says. That's the government. Always remember, I'm the government. Welcome to the government. Everything that I do is the government's doing. Thank you. But yeah, I'm planning to set that up soon. To have like a bunch of postcards and stuff. Just like free gift stuff. Thank you. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot. Why did I completely forget that I had that set up? How long is this song? Oh my god, we're gonna get chopped. Oh my god, girl. I completely forgot that I had that set up. Thank you. Nice gift. Got a raise at work. I am unemployed. I'm self-employed. Oh my god. Nice gift. Thank you. Congrats on your raise. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to think of something. Some nice set of merch. By the way, one of the merch that Luna, the K-pop group, has, it's a camping chair, and I made fun of it for so long because I was like, when am I ever gonna use a camping chair? My chair upgrade to myself right now is a camping chair. I'm sitting on a camping chair right now. So if anyone ever wants camping chair merch, it's coming soon. Maybe if I can find like a cheap way to ship it to everyone. Happy camping merch. But yeah, here, okay, I have a list. By the way, free merch, just because I only make merch when I can afford it anyway. Right, with how the world's going, we might all be camping sooner or later. Yo. Okay, here are my merch ideas. Car freshener. Who has a car? Hands up if you have a car. Camping chair. Might be useful in the future. A screwdriver. Tools. Tools are always good. And a nesting doll. Just because imagine it's like one of these. And then inside it, it's an even smaller cat. And then inside that, it's an even smaller cat. And then inside that, it's an even smaller cat. And then inside of that one, It's an even smaller cat. Could you imagine? Anyway, like I don't know how I'm gonna make that, but just theoretically. You make a screwdriver, I'll never stop calling you Athena detectives. Thank you. I think that would be really nice, actually. But yeah, no, like I planned with that, but like when I was talking to the manufacturer, they could only print like colors and like small logos. I imagine, like, do you know like an itasha, but a screwdriver? With like, obviously you can take off like the tip so you can exchange it and like continue to use it in the future. Like it's not just going to be like the whole piece, but just imagine. Anyway, I'm still looking around. Really cute. Get down, you wouldn't know what to lose it tonight. Okay. We're either going to be having a K-pop karaoke or an English karaoke, because I think I'm gonna have to cut some parts of the stream anyway before YouTube yells at me. But Itasha is painful car. I don't want a painful screwdriver, sorry. No, it's just gonna be like the wrap. And then it's just what's a good art that I put? Imagine this. Yeah, like imagine this, but on the handle of your screwdriver and it's like wrapping around. Am I right? Yeah. So you can't even hum copyrighted melodies. I sang the full Get Down, or the alert box of it. So yeah. If YouTube screams at you, just remind them Jordica exists. Honestly, I still have like my, how do I say this, issues with YouTube. One of the main ones being like every time I open YouTube Studio, they're like, you're doing really bad actually. And I'm like, I'm really not. Like my YouTube Studio, the moment I open it, it gives me like a huge, it's not a thumbs down, but it's like a down mark, and it's like, you're doing really bad. Because when like it compares your analytics to previous analytics, and there was one time a year ago, I think, that I got like lucky with one of my videos, and that one like really, I'm like, that's an outlier, don't include that in my analytics. But ever since then, like my analytics have been like yelling at me. They've been like, you've been doing really bad actually. And then I just think about like, man, I used to stream to like 0 to 1 viewer to 0. It like my my CCV used to be 0. It would be 1 for a minute, and then it would be 0 again. And I used to stream like that for 3 years. So I don't know why YouTube like is just showing me like constantly the downside. Yeah, I remember that was like 1K followers overnight. And since then, YouTube has been like, why haven't you been getting 1K followers every night? I'm like, hey man, you know how it works. That's just how it is. But yeah. I have no idea how to turn off like the down arrows that they give me. Hello, we're working here and we're playing in Go. And this is probably most accurate to my streaming setup, except my tablet is below my below my keyboard because I use it as a wrist rest sometimes. And then my phone is not up right now because I don't have the model, but most days that I'm streaming with the model, it's up here. And I have like a ditto phone stand that my friend gave me. And my mic looks like this because it's a dynamic mic now. So it looks like this now. And then I do have like a bunch of other stuff here. And this is probably accurate to the Catifornian setup. We've got food and we've got Baldur's Gate 3. This game's called Go. It's kind of just a Pomodoro maker. I have another house in here. Wait, let's see. Like I have another room here that I've made. This one is the OG room that we started with. I think this is just like one of the defaults. Whoa, mama's. Oh, the capture and everything. And then we have our very happy zone. Yes, very nice. Merch. Our daughters. More merch. I don't know why that's glowing. More merch. And then more merch. But yeah, I made this one and it's the broccoli office. It's spelled like go, yeah. I think like in Japanese it reads as something like goho or something. Not enough done. This room is where horror games start. No, it's a lovely room. Okay, but yeah, this one. See, this one's nice and comfy and very cozy. We've got some real life pictures. We'll add more as the years go by. And then my fan art wall. No spoons in the microwave. Our bingo. And then our food. And then our to-do list. And then is this New York? Because we have fire escapes. I think this is New York, but yeah. We're in a brownstone. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful here. See, this is so nice. This is so nice, so comfy, so cozy, so normal. And this is what my actual stream screen looks like when I'm working. So we have the OBS screen. Hold on. This is what my screen looks like. We have the OBS screen, and then we have live TV, and then we have the chat here. Because I have one monitor. What mangas do I have? I've got Dandadan, Nezumi no Hatsukoi, Totsukuni no Shoujo, and Akuyaku Reijo no ending wa Shinu no Mi, I think. Yeah. And my favorite, Nezumi no Hatsukoi. And then my drawing that says Dan Luna. Anyway. Get Kimetsu no Yaiba. I've never. Start streaming. Oh my goodness, this is not working anymore. Okay, this should be working now. Okay, good. Hey. Demon Slayer, by the way. I think I finished the head part for this one. So we have 15 minutes of copyrighted content allowed. You can sort of see her a little bit. Just a little bit. It's very cute.鬼滅の刃じゃなくてディモンスレイヤーなんだっけ。ディモンスレイヤーは鬼滅の刃の英語タイトル。Very cute. It's very cute. My teacher hated anime. I had an art teacher, and you know how it's like with like having your brain fills in the mosaic. Yeah. But yeah, I used to have an art teacher who was very anti-anime, and I didn't really get it, and I feel like even now I still didn't really get it, but yeah. 日本語上手くてすごい。そうですか。ありがとうございます。私は日本が大好き。日本語の文化大好き。日本の憧れて。I'm so used to 240p. It's the bad Wi-Fi format. It's cute. いい声。本当、ありがとう。そんなことないよ。I'm cracking myself up. Anyway. Sometimes I do things and then I regret it. But it's okay. We just have to move on and then not think about it. She got the official Nihongo Jozu sorted out. For real. I'm still waiting for the day that someone says Nihongo Jozu to me. Thank you. Anyway, just would like to have a 10-minute reminder. Stream is ending in 10 minutes. Any copyrighted things you'd like to say before the 10 minutes is up? But yeah, maybe one of these days I'd love to have a non-indie works. Did you know I actually do discounts? I do huge discounts for non-NDA works. And so far, nothing. So far, all of them are like, yeah, it's okay. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, did you know it's cheaper if you don't, if you let me stream this? But it's okay. The truth will set you free. They will. It will, I promise. Please. Oh, thank you for the Nihongo Jozu. I've been waiting my whole life to be Nihongo Jozu. I met my Japanese teacher, like my ATAR Japanese teacher again after 5 years, and we were talking completely in Japanese, and she did not Nihongo Jozu me. I think I've still got a lot left to learn. Maybe one of these days she'll Nihongo Jozu me. Anyway, I actually had a plan to a long time ago, last year, I had a plan to go to New York or Las Vegas these are not the same place. But I had a plan to go to Las Vegas because I wanted to watch D20 live, but I couldn't explain to anyone what D20 is because the conversations always went like this. Oh yeah, I'm planning on going to Las Vegas. Oh, to do what? Oh, I'm gonna watch like a live show, like watch some people play like D&D and stuff. What's D&D? So D&D is like it's kind of like a tabletop role-playing game. What's that? Oh lord. After like a bunch of conversations like that, I kind of just decided that I would stop explaining, but that trip kind of fell through anyway. Because then I was like, actually, like nobody wanted to come with me, like my family, and I did not want to go to Vegas alone. So yeah. Actually never been to the Americas. To any of the Americas. I always wanted to go to Brazil, Guadalajara. These are two different places, but I'm just adding them together. I would just like to clarify that I am aware that these are two different places. When April comes, did my background music stop? Is it very quiet? I think it's very quiet. Okay. Anyway, when Tomodachi Life comes out, I'm going to be playing that one. I'm going to be looking for my I'm going to be looking for my capture card, and we are going to be playing that. Thank you. Yes. Las Vegas is pretty far from Wisconsin though. Yeah, we won't be able to have a Wisconsin yet. Did Wisconsin have a Hatsune Miku concert? Because that's... I feel like if we have that, then theoretically we'll be able to have a Wisconsin. So cute. Okay. I really want to improve my 3D. One of these days, we're going to be doing a Blender learning stream. This PC of mine is a beast, but I have no idea why we hate Miku. I have no idea why Blender isn't loading, so I'm just assuming it's like my setup issues, because like my PC should be able to handle it. I need to name my PC, I just realized. I don't have any ideas yet for anything. Okay. Wait, I think this is good. I keep hitting the mic by accident, and it's because it's a dynamic mic. I can really hear I can really hear it clacking. Anyway, I actually got a lot done on this model. I plan to finish it around this week or sometime this week. And I have a bunch of other things that I wanted to do. But this one should be fairly simple. We don't actually have a lot of toggles. I keep forgetting to update my toggle pricing to probably try and make it compound because you think when you're setting up toggles that it's fairly easy to add things, but recently I've been struggling with like the compatibility of everything, especially with like arm toggles or head toggles. I've been struggling with making them all look good together, so I need to update. I need to fix the pricing on that. Ooh. Gotta finish a body XY myself in the next 3 days. It's not so bad, I think. I think the head XY is a lot more difficult than the body. For me at least. I struggle a lot more. And finalize some art for 2 other models. Good luck. You can do it. It's the grind. Always gonna be another mountain. I'm just adding a little bit of dimension in the eyes by moving the pupils back. I'm looking at the screen and go, and you really can see it. Like I'm also pretty used to like 240p, but yeah, you kind of can see it pretty well. It's nice. Are you singing Hannah Montana songs? Yes. We're gonna get chopped. Parallax, yeah, adding parallax. Just so it looks a bit nicer. The stream's going to get killed, isn't it? I decided, like, if anyone's like noticed, but I decided that I was going to be fixing my I decided I'm going to be fixing all of the warnings that I have on my VODs. So if anyone's noticed like a bunch of VODs are nuked, it's because I'm trying to remind myself to go back and fix it. Haっきり見えないけど目もこだわっててすごくいいね。ね。この子のイラストはとても可愛いでもっとプニプニにしたかったから目とほっぺ頑張りました。Anyway, I plan to go through them and remove all of the copyright stuff that they've been yelling at me about, and then they'll be back up when I get rid of those. But I'm still in the middle of my semester and I have like 6 units, so it's been a bit hectic for me, so I haven't had the time to go through them yet. Okay. Thank you. Very nice. うずうずいい時間なので失礼しますね。来てくれてありがとうございます。ぬきうどんさん。ありがとうございました。Is base stream still doable? Probably archive closed base stream. Because like a lot of the base streams I know are like very heavy English copyright things, and I think so far I've only got one copyright strike. Sasuga the Japanese. Oh, don't read this out loud. Shawty, put that first. I'm just kidding. My bad for not reading it fully, but anyway. Yeah, a lot of the songs that I know in bass and can play in bass are English songs that are very heavily copyrighted, so I'll figure something out. Anyway. Okay, let's go take a nap, mamas. Okay, wait. How do I... Okay, anyway. Thank you for coming to another working stream. Next week, if you saw like the early version of the stream, I wrote it as horror game night, and that was because I planned to stream on Saturday. However, what happened yesterday, my old parents, they had a party with old people, old Filipino, all of their like Filipino friends. And if you know anything about a Filipino party, it runs late. They came at like 6 p.m. and they left at like 12 or 1 a.m. So yeah, the description still says games in my Cat Athenya. Well, Go is a game. Technically, Go is a video game. Anyway, so next week we're going to be playing the final station. Hopefully we can finish that in one stream. I watched some of the long plays this time. Before actually playing, I watched some of the long plays, and they seem to be around like 4 to 7 hours. But if we stream on a Saturday, should be doable. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming to another beautiful day stream. Happy Sunday. I'm back to school tomorrow and I've got work every day, but yeah. And shout out to Rice, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I sound like an influencer. Thank you for the 10 memberships and congratulations on your raise. Make lots of money. Thank you. You're gonna need it in this day and age. I will see you all next week. We're back to the normal schedule. I finished my mid-semesters, and probably the next time I'll take a week break will be my end semester exams. So that's in like 5-6 weeks. But yeah, I'll see you again next week. I hope you enjoyed the mic. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with the bass stream. And also with all of the copyrighted issues that I've had. Anyway. Congrats, everyone. And thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Good luck on your yard work. I've never had yard work in my life. The front yard is maintained by my mother. Thank you. I'm more of the gardener. In the back we've got like fruits and trees and flowers and roses and all sorts of random plants there that I mostly feed to the bunnies. But anyway, thank you. I'll see you again next week.